Hello, and now we've finally come to the end of my written journey. Although this definitely isn't the end of my journey as a whole, I can say for sure that. When I began this project, I assumed that this journey would begin and conclude fairly neatly, and that I would have a nice timeline of knowledge and of self-discovery and of world discovery all clumped within a semester period. I can see now that this project has simply initiated the desire to go and to discover even more, and that this project will simply continue going on. For my first poetry reading of the poem I shared with y'all earlier at the start of this whole entire project that really began our journey together, I ended it with a haiku and with an evaluation of that. Now, to end this project with a haiku, I think, guarantees it a sense of finality that I don't think this project has yet, and I don't know if it ever rightly will. At least in this moment when I know I definitely have a lot more to learn about my ties to nature and about humans' ties to nature as a whole and how I perceive that. And so, to not impose my own viewpoints upon your personal journey, I will share with you, instead of a haiku, a poem that is free form so as to avoid some of the constraints of different interpretations that I don't want to impress upon you. And so instead of discussing what this poem means to me, I will leave that to you as a reader, and I will hope that this poem and the interpretation of it will encourage you to not only think about the meaning of the poem itself, but also the meaning of this project, and the meaning that evaluating nature in your own life can have for you, and how it can really foster a sense of your own personal self-discovery. So with that, I leave you with a reading of my final poem, called Berry Picking. Berry picking. You cannot rush with blueberries, for haste is not their language. So I look for the single white dots of spider webs woven inside the berries' wombs, where I strip the vacancies away in a ripe cascade of plunk, 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 plunk. Thank you so much for joining me. I've really enjoyed this journey together, and I hope that you have as well. Goodbye!